Do you know what Nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent.
Folks, welcome back. Sandamtod here. Got tagged with the This Gen tag. This generation. Anyway, I got a 3-question tag here. It's a This Gen tag. And this is going to be one of the hardest and yet easiest ones for me to do. Hard in the fact that I'm not really a This Gen guy. To be honest, I've only really played one system, and that's the one that I own. And that would be my 360. And I bought that wooden faceplate for it just to make it look a little more retro, because I think it's hilarious. But to be honest, I've never played the PS3 or the Wii. I may have played them at a kiosk somewhere, but I've never played them. So, the first question, favorite modern day console, this gen console? By default, I'm going to have to say the 360. And so that's my pick. When the 360, when I finally decided to get the 360 and I bought Ghostbusters with it. And this is a really, really awesome game. But I'm not going to say that it's my favorite, because that is the next question. Question 2 is modern day game, favorite modern day game. I didn't realize that I had as many 360 games as I do, actually. I've got about that many, and I didn't even realize that I had that many. But I'm going to roll through them real quick, just for the hell of it. Why not lengthen this tag video? Don't have anything better to do than watch me. So, we already talked about 2. I went ahead and picked this up. I did play this on the PC. This isn't for everybody, and it's not the greatest adaptation, but I went ahead and picked up Lost Via Domus. I beat this on the PC, but I went ahead and picked it up because it was really cheap for the 360. It was like $5 or something. And like I said, unless you're a Lost fan, you're probably not going to buy this, but I did because I am a Lost fan. The next game I picked up was Dark Sector. I heard this is pretty good. I listen to a couple video game podcasts while I'm working sometimes, and some of the people had recommended that, so I picked that up. Basically, these 2 games, I've only ever just kind of stuck them in the machine to make sure they work. They're brand new when I bought them, so they should. Force Unleashed, I'm about halfway through it. Ghostbusters, I'm about 3 missions in. Next game, Dead Rising. Another game I heard was cool. Quit playing this because the text on the screen was so damn small, I couldn't even read it. Next game is Orange Box. Sorry, I was changing the song. I was told I had to get this for Portal. Portal's fun. I still haven't finished it because that's my MO. Next game, Devil May Cry 4. I have beaten the first 2. I haven't even really ever played 3, and I have it for the PS2. This I picked up because it was at the pawn shop and it was cheap, and I plan on playing through 3, and I'd like to go ahead and have 4. Of course, y'all know I picked up Dragon Age, and I've played it some, but I haven't really put in the time that I should have on it. Next game, Assassin's Creed. This game looks cool. I stuck it in. I kind of fumbled through the tutorial. Never beat it. Another game. I picked this up at the pawn shop just for the hell of it. Leisure Suit Larry. Box office bust. I stuck this in. There was a bunch of cinema at the beginning, and I shut it off, and I've never played it again. You all know I picked this up not too long ago. Mass Effect. I haven't even played it except to stick it in to see that it worked. Same thing here. Gears of War. Stuck it in the machine. It booted up. Haven't played it. Then we got this on a deal. I think it might have been on a buy two get one or something. But I played the first one on the Xbox, and volleyball's fun, and TNA is fun, so I got a DOA Extreme 2. You do a little wave racing and a little butt bumping and volleyball. So those are my games. Wait, one more. This one, Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection. This game, I recommend if you're a Genesis fan and you have a 360 and you haven't really filled out your Genesis collection, buy this game. It's got so many games on it. It's ridiculous. This video is going way over. Let me throw a few out here. Well, it's got both Shining Forces, all 3 Streets of Rage, 3 Golden Axes, Altered Beast, Beyond Oasis, Bonanza Brother Columns, Comic Zone, Echo the Dolphin 2, E-SWAT, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, and 1 is also on here, I think is an unlockable. It's got both Shinobi 3, it's got Sonic 3, it's got all the Sonics. They listed them in a weird order. Both Vector Man games. I mean, it's just got a ton of games on it. So, I highly recommend if you're a Genesis fan and you like the platformers and the side-scrollers, pick this game up. This isn't my favorite, though. My favorite, I'm going to have to say, and I don't even own it. It's not even in this stack. I plan on buying it. And I know it's just as good on the 360 as I played it on the PC. I'm going to have to go with Fallout 3 as being my favorite this-gen game to date. I have beaten it. And it's one of the few games I've beaten since last Christmas. This whole year, I don't know that I've beaten a game. I take that back. I beat Force Unleashed for the PS2. But other than that, I haven't beat anything. Third question, favorite modern day controller. That is also going to have to be a trifecta. The Xbox 360 controller. I used to love the PS2 controller, still do, but this one's got a better ergonomic shape. I think I feel like it doesn't feel awkward in the hands. The buttons are all in really good place, to reach and be able to, move. It's a controller, but all the only difference I really notice, aside from having your Xbox screen that you can get into, is they swap these two, and the actual ergonomic design of it's different than a PS2 controller or PS3 controller. But just for the shape alone and the feel, I'm going to go with this one. So that's that. That's my this gen tag. I'm probably going to have to shorten this video. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to tag 3 just for the heck of it. If you want to do the tag, that's great. I tried to pick people that I thought might have this gen consoles and maybe would like to do a this gen tag. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, folks. First guy I picked is Game Freak Channel. Jason, buddy, you want to do the this gen tag? I know you have some this gen stuff, and I think you might dig this, so I'll throw that out there to you. I'd also like to extend this tag to Mark Verheer. If you want to do it, buddy, I think you've got some this gen stuff as well, and you might enjoy it. And lastly, Tame Fan, or Tame Fan for everybody else. If you want to do the tag, buddy, this generation tag, I'll put the questions in the sidebar. And I don't know if I pointed the right direction, but I'll put it in the sidebar. And cool. Nothing like dragging a video out 10 minutes when I only have one machine, but I did it. Maybe you can too. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays.